What's up, Sessions and Slashettes? My name's Nightfall. Welcome back to another update video. I know it's been a while since my last gaming video. I do have another one in the editing process. I'm finishing up editing it, actually. I'm not sure when I'll get it put out, though. And then it's been even longer since my last anime video, which I'm still trying to find time to finalize that script, because I still have a couple of episodes left of that anime. And then I did start on the script for the anime video after that one. Obviously, I'm not going to start finalizing that one or prioritizing it yet because I have yet to do that video, so that just wouldn't make any sense. But the schedule has slowed down a lot more than I was expecting, and it will probably continue to be this slow, but it slowed down a lot just because of work and things like that, and I have a lot of personal issues and personal drama going on top of that. But also, I'm working on a couple of projects. As you guys know, I do write my own stories. We've talked about it a little bit on this channel before with my Dead by Daylight fan chapters. But anyways, you guys know I write my own stories, and I've been actually working on writing a book, and then eventually, months, probably even next year, I don't know, publishing it months from now. But the major project I'm working on right now is a story called The Silver Bullet. It's superhero related and superhero stuff, which the superhero stories are the main part of this universe. So for those of you guys who have watched my fan-made Dead by Daylight chapters where we talk about some of my horror stories, those actually take place in the same universe as my superhero stories, and all the stories I write. They all take place within a universe that I've dubbed the Forgotten Legends universe, which I'll probably refer to as the FLU from now on. But the Silver Bullet is kind of like the kickstart to it all. He's the one that I wanted because he's the first superhero I've kind of fleshed out. And also I'm still writing for a lot of the characters later on down the line in the superhero stories, and the majority of stories that I have are actually still being written. But he's the one that I've definitely fleshed out the most, and so I kind of want him to be the first superhero I write about because of that reason, and also I wanted the first story that I put out to be superhero related instead of horror and everything, because, like I said, the superheroes, they're the biggest part of my universe. Actually, the horror stories barely even occur in my universe. um, they're kind of the third biggest that I focus on. The majority is superheroes, obviously. I've said that multiple times now. Wow. But fantasy is actually the second biggest part of my universe. I have a lot of fantasy worlds, Alakadai, the Grotto, which you guys don't really know much about those, obviously, because I haven't talked about them before, but I'm actually working on a current story which takes place. It's kind of fantasy, kind of. I don't know what to call it. It's based off of like shonen tournament arcs and takes heavy inspiration from Record of Ragnarok, and it's called Babylon: The Ark of the Covenant, and that's the biggest project I'm working on right now. That's kind of gotten my attention because I actually just started it today, and I kind of have a bunch of characters that I really want to, write about and everything. They're a large majority of them are actually just characters that I wish were in Record of Ragnarok. But basically, what Babylon, the Ark of the Covenant, is about is it takes place on a world called Babylon, and it's basically a tournament between people who can use the powers of people who have passed on, specific people who have passed on, and sometimes the spirit or the person that they call upon can actually take over their body in a full possession. Um, which is kind of the antagonist. That's what happens to him. And that's why he's the antagonist, is because he kind of overtakes the person who was using his powers and everything. But basically, it's a tournament between people who can draw power from the spirit realm and use the dead person's powers, abilities, yada yada, typical things like that, typical anime shonen tournament weirdo stuff. um but the biggest thing is, um, the reason why they're fighting in that tournament is because the prize for the tournament is the Ark of the Covenant. And so that's the biggest project that I'm working on right now, or not really the biggest project that I'm working on right now. It's just the project that has my attention right now. Um, Mainly because I hit a roadblock in my writing when it comes to Silver Bullet, but also because I am running out of storage on my computer and I'm trying to find a USB that works, and for some reason none of the USBs are working. I don't know why. I think I'm just dumb. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys a little bit about, where I've been, obviously, but I also did want to talk about, the FLU and the Forgotten Legends universe and some of the upcoming projects that I'm working on and doing. And if you guys want to see anything about those projects, I will be more than happy to oblige. Uh, it'll probably just take a lot of time due to work and personal reasons, like I said, but also because drawing, um, drawing takes a while because, again, well, I don't have time, but also the motivation is a big issue for me. But if you guys want to see certain things like that, and I still do plan on showing you guys stuff, even if you aren't necessarily looking forward to it, I probably will show some of the projects that I'm working on, like drawings, illustrations of the characters, things like that. I'll probably showcase those at some point once I kind of figure out more on how to do that. But it's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. I just really want to get a video out, and I wanted to let you guys know that I haven't forgotten about this. And this is something, this being the YouTube channel is something that I still want to do, and I'm trying to find time to do it. And just, I'm just warning you guys that it's probably going to be a little bit before I get back to an actual schedule. Um, so with that out of the way, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I'll hopefully see you all soon. Goodbye.